Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review All the Lost Ones. And this is a new dystopian thriller war film that comes from director Mackenzie Donaldson and focuses on the story of a future civil war is sparked by government-imposed measures due to climate change, and Nia, her sister Penny, and her boyfriend Ethan are hiding out when a militia leader and his followers come to their doorstep. And you have this multiple families living in this cabin by a lake, and they're off the grid, they're disconnected, they're trying to live their lives. An unfortunate turn of events brings the outside world, this militia-based fascist group, upon them and completely changes their lives forever. And this film is uncomfortably relevant. It's really hitting on elements of the divide in our country and the promises of violence that could be in our future, that hopefully is not in our future. This civil war, this great divide that's breaking up our country, and how this can affect us on this personal level as this group of people. Now, I don't think there's a whole lot of really fleshed out, particularly interesting characters in this film. Each of these characters kind of fit their beats. Some of them are frustrating in terms of their development and the choices that they make as characters for the sake of, moving the plot around. And I do think that some of the actors really stand out here. You could tell this film is made for pretty small budget, and you can tell some of the actors are doing their best. But you do have the likes of Stephen Ogg and Devon Sawa, who are some veteran performers that bring a little weight to this film when they're on screen. And you can tell there's some fleeting moments of dynamic filmmaking and cinematography choices and stuff like that from Donaldson and the crew here. There's some really impactful singular moments throughout the film. I do feel like the film feels a little bit lacking because of its budget restrictions, its constraints, and you could tell some of the stuff just does not feel very authentic to we're in this dystopia, or this person is carrying a gun and doesn't look like they know what they're really doing, to be honest. And there's just little things like that that pop up and distract you from being fully enveloped in this world that's created in this film. And there's certainly some intense moments, thrilling moments that puts you on edge, and throughout the film they're sprinkled in there. The narrative is a little bit loose. It has strings of scenes, but it also has some really interesting things to say about people and human nature and what we would do when push comes to shove and the world around us is put in this challenging position. And at the end of the day, I think this film does enough right to be interesting and engaging enough to check out and relevant enough to have some meaning, but it's clunky. It's not the most well put together film, and its limitations are going to alienate a lot of audiences, but it does have some merit. But those are my thoughts on All the Lost Ones. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.